make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell so then you're always notified when your girl uploads. So in today's video, I'll be doing a full face, beat in my face with the Juvia'S Place collection. I don't have everything, but I have enough to achieve this beautiful, flawless face. This video is partnered up with Juvia'S Place, and I went ahead and used the one and only FUMI x Juvia'S Place palette again in this look, and I achieved this beautiful red easy look that anybody can do it with a really bold black liner and some really soft sexy lashes. Okay, and y'all, let me just look this lip gloss. This lip gloss is it. Like the other one was it, but this one is it. I mean, both of them are just amazing, but I have never found a lip gloss that's like nude and pops really nice on my skin tone. It looks really beautiful. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much. You guys are gonna know how I feel about this in this voiceover, so go ahead and grab your snack, get comfortable, honey boo-boos. And yes, I'm hitting y'all with these up close. I hope y'all like it so far because I'm having so much fun creating content, y'all. All right, let's get started. Well, my babies, let's go ahead and start with the primer in my face. And because Juvia'S Place does not have a primer quite yet, I'm sure they will come out with it. Me, I'm waiting. But I'm gonna grab my Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. This primer is really bomb, especially with this foundation. I've noticed that every time I rock this foundation, this primer is my go-to primer. Okay, so I'm just working this primer into my skin like so. So for foundation, I'm gonna grab BURKINA and GABON. I'm just going to mix these two together. Now, because I got a little tan this whole summer, these two together, mixed together, is like a dream. Okay, the shade match is perfect. Now, I definitely don't have to do this. I can order another one that's my shade, but I don't want to order another one because I don't want to mess up on my shade. Okay, so if this is what I gotta do to mix these two together to get my perfect shade, that's what we're gonna do, because this tan is not gonna last forever. Okay, so I'm just mixing those two together and blending this bad boy into my skin like so. Full coverage to the maximum. If you have not yet got your hands on this Juvia'S Place foundation, get your hands on it. My sister still hasn't got her hands on it, and I'm like, girl, what are you waiting on? This full coverage is insane, especially if you have like dark spots or anything that you want to cover. This foundation is it, and it's affordable, so you really can't go wrong with the price that, you know, that's selling for. So yeah, I'm just blending this bad boy in with a beauty blender. Now in my review, I used a brush that came with the PR package, but this time around I used with the beauty blender, and it's still as flawless and full coverage as if you're using it with a brush. So for concealer, I went ahead and took 3 concealers, and this is the I Am Magic Juvia'S Place concealer, and the shades are 10, 15, and 4. And I'm just putting this all over my skin, all the places I highlight. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade that's not too light but light enough to highlight, and then I'm gonna grab the other super light shade. I'm just going to dot that all over my face as well, just to brighten up my concealer, because you guys know I like the under eye brightness. That's just what I prefer with my makeup. Disclaimer, this is my face. This is what I do on my face all the time. If you have an issue with it, keep them comments to yourself, okay? Because it is 2019 and we're going to 2020. If people still got something to say about how people do their makeup, there's something wrong with you. Just stop, okay? It's not cute. Just stop. That's as nice as I can get with that little comment right there. Okay, okay, so I'm just blending this bad boy all into my face. And girl, I went heavy-handed with this concealer. I always forget how thick and full coverage this thing is. So I be going so heavy-handed, I be like, oh my gosh, this thing is super full coverage. A little does go a long way. And you guys know this is like my hands down favorite concealer at the moment. I use it a lot. I try to stop using it so much so I can switch it up for you guys, but it is my favorite concealer. So now I'm going to take the darker concealer and just go ahead and contour. This concealer is very rich and creamy and full coverage like I just said, but this one shade is a little too dark, but it's okay. Once I blend it in, it's going to just blend in and just stay on my skin really nice. So when I start blending it in, do not get nervous, don't get scared. It is gonna look a little chalky and stuff, but I promise you guys, once everything is blended in with this brush, this stippling brush from Zova, and then I blend it in with my beauty blender, it's going to look like this color. was not it, okay? So yeah, that's the power of makeup. When you get shades that are not your shade, try to finesse it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get a little creative and stuff like that. Don't be a little scared about it. Everything is going to just make a lot of sense once everything is blended in. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing, just blending that bad boy in. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of music because there's not much to say right here. Making my little big forehead look a lot smaller, slimmer, everything else just snatched, okay? So because I do not have the Juvia's Place setting powder, I had to grab my Huda Beauty. Yes, I'm so upset with myself. I don't have that setting powder quite yet, but I'm gonna get it. Sis, I'm about to order it right now as we speak because I should be ashamed of myself right now why I don't have it. But I can't wait to actually get my hands on it. So I just grabbed the Huda Beauty just to set underneath my eyes and all that good stuff, even though this is supposed to be a full face of Juvia's Place. I still wanted to show you guys I'm still setting my face and what I'm setting my face with, because I know somebody gonna ask in the comment section, sis, okay? So now for the fun part, I went ahead and grabbed the Queen palette with FUMI x Juvia's Place. I played with this palette in my other video, so if you guys have not yet watched that video, I will leave the link to that video at the end of this video. But I grabbed Sister to Sister and just warmed up my crease with that beautiful peachy eyeshadow. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then I also grabbed Olay and just put that all over my eyelid. I'm just packing this eyeshadow onto my eyelid with a crease buffer brush. I did not have my brushes clean, okay? I still haven't cleaned my brushes. I am just, girl, I'm a mess, right? I'm a mess, okay? I am a mess. But we're just gonna use the same brush to just blend that all into my crease as well. And then I'm also gonna take like a more little slimmer brush and just to pack that red eyeshadow back to my eyelid. I really wish I used a red liquid lipstick to have a really nice red base for this red eyeshadow. I feel like it's going to pop a lot more if I did that. But then I end up realizing that when I was packing this eyeshadow on, I was like, dang, I should have just done that, but it's okay. Nonetheless, the eyeshadow still popped, honey. It still popped and it still looked good. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that same red eyeshadow and just work that underneath my water lash line. And yes, I popped my lashes and gave myself a wing liner off camera. Lashes are Cocoa Lashes in Stella. One of my favorite, all-time favorite lashes. They're beautiful, they're very lightweight, they're not extra, but they're still extra enough, okay? So I'm going to pop this FDV approved eyeshadow in the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm gonna grab the blush palette by Juvia's Place and just go ahead and give myself some color. This blush palette is a little too dark for me, but I end up going in with Neo, and then I blended in with Abby, and this, it looked amazing. Like, it wasn't too in your face, but it was warm enough to bronze up my face and set where I contoured. So it kind of reminds me of like the CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So I was like, oh yeah, I did something, okay? So I'm just blending that all in like so. Make sure I don't have anything, you know, looking stupid. So for highlighter, I'm going to grab the Heroine Glow 1 by Juvia's Place, and this is their pressed highlighter. Y'all, this highlighter is it's bomb. It's so good. It's so good. You guys can see how beautiful it is. I love Juvia's Place highlighters. They're really nice and creamy, and they just like legit blends into your skin. It sits into your skin like it's your own highlighter. I really love it. Okay, so for lips, okay, this is the start of the show, baby girl. This is it. I grabbed the MAC pencil. Did I just say MAC twice? Chill, Esther. This coffee's kicking in, baby girl. Chill. But for lip pencil, I'm grabbing this MAC pencil, and this is in Chestnut. Outline this lips, baby. Make them look luscious and prepped before this gloss. This gloss, girl. This gloss is it. I don't know what they did to this. I don't know what juju they put in this. I don't know what nyong they put in this, but it is it. It's so creamy. It's so rich. I loved the other one that I used, that dark one, that it's called FUMI. This one is just as beautiful as the other one. The formula is still the same. I love how nude it is. It's like the perfect nude. If you guys do not know, I love the KK Beauty Super Nude. Well, now I don't love it no more, and I'm gonna keep using this for the rest of my life because I've literally been looking for like a nude that is nude for my skin tone that looks good on me, and this is it. Okay, so for blush, I went ahead and grabbed the same eyeshadow that I used on my eyelid and my transition shade, and I just gave myself a blush with that because why the hell not? So for setting my makeup, I'm grabbing this Morphe Setting Mist, my loves, and this is it for this glam. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun playing with Juvia'S Place makeup. They're just an amazing brand. So I will leave everything in the description box. You guys, as usual, I love y'all so much. Now, Pena Sana, and I will see you guys in my next upload tomorrow.